Ahead of the Girl Scout cookie season, the local chapter has a new partnership, and with it, new cookie flavors, along with the classics, of course. With me to talk about this is Carol Diedrich, the CEO of Girl Scouts of San Diego. Carol, thanks for being here. Appreciate it. And thanks for bringing cookies.
Thank you. And thank you for being a cookie dad and a Girl Scout dad.
I got a
Andrew.
Girl Scout in the house. Tell us, first of all, what's new and what's going on with the new partnership.
So it's an exciting year, right? So we have several new varieties that are coming our way. A couple of the fan favorites are lemonades, which is fabulous. A new gluten-free cookie, which is caramel chocolate chip. And then a fabulous cookie that's based on French toast called Toastier. And then we have some fan favorites coming back, you know. They're a little different variety, but they're still delicious.
Do you make cuts? Like, do some not come back?
Yeah, there'll be some that are not back, as happens every year.
Does like popularity determine this?
Sometimes, yeah. You know, you got to mix it up, but like Thin Mints are back and trefoils are back. Those are favorites across the board. And then the peanut butter varieties. They're called a little different, peanut butter patties and peanut butter sandwich cookies.
So for those who are in a cookie drought right now in July, when will this opportunity come upon them again?
The end of January. January 26th.
So you gotta wait all the way to January.
You gotta wait till January. The girls are at camp right now.
Right.
So they got things to do.
Exactly.
So we'll bring back the entrepreneurs in January.
Okay. Is there any other place to get Girl Scout cookies? I know. I want to say Costco has like the little.
Oh gosh, no.
No?
Oh no.
What are the little?
Oh no, that's
Girl
a
Scout
totally different thing.
Different deal.
Different deal.
Not even the same.
Girl Scout cookies
they're just
are
copying?
only by and for Girl Scouts.
Okay, sold by Girl Scouts.
Only sold by Girl Scouts.
I swear that somebody had something that tasted like or looked like. Okay, let's talk about the girls then and what they get out of it. Because like you said, I have a 10-year-old daughter and she does this as well. What do the girls get out of the experience of selling the cookies, raising the money, going door to door, however they asking their dad to have their colleagues buy them, you know, whatever situation bestows them.
So the cookie program is longstanding, right? It's been around close to 100 years, and the girls learn 5 very important skills: decision making, money management, the people skills. Think of all the people skills of meeting and follow up and determining what a customer wants, the marketing skills, the business ethics, right? All of those are important parts of their development, of a girl development. Kindergarten through 12th grade, we have Girl Scouts participating. And these young entrepreneurs take it seriously. They set up some major goals and then they go after their major goals. We had Girl Scouts last year that sold over the year of the year that we're in and the number of packages. So think about 2,024 packages. We had over 60 Girl Scouts. I think it was like 70 some Girl Scouts.
In San Diego?
In San Diego alone. Yeah, so they take it seriously.
Yeah.
And they learn a lot, and their confidence.
What's the cost out? $6 a box, right?
$6 a box. The gluten-free variety, I think most people that are, I'm gluten-free, understand that they always have more expenses attached to gluten-free. So the gluten-free variety will be $7.
Gotcha. And where does the money go?
The money stays here in San Diego. So for the troops, it provides them with all of their field trips, their uniforms, their badges, the activities that they do. And for Girl Scouts San Diego, it helps us to provide the camps that we're doing right now and help to keep our properties in good and safe shape, as well as provide the programs throughout the year in STEM and entrepreneurship and arts and culture.
Are there any success stories that you point to? You're like, you know, she was a Girl Scout and now she is the CEO of this Fortune 500 company. Like, how does that go, especially locally here in San Diego?
We know that over 50% of the female entrepreneurs had their start in Girl Scouts. So we know for a fact that Girl Scouts are building the next generation of business leaders.
That's wonderful. Tell me again, so what we have here is this year's offerings, or this is part of what's coming next year as well?
This is what's coming this next year, starting in January, So here in front of me, we have the famous trefoil cookies, which are the shortbread cookies. We have the peanut butter sandwich cookies. We have the famous Thin Mints. We have Adventurefuls. And then we have the Toastier.
What went away? Because I feel like there's something missing here that I
What
liked.
went away? The s'mores.
Okay,
we will
those are
not
good.
have the s'mores this
Okay.
year, but yeah, but
I ended up with a
many
few
of
extra
the other.
boxes in my house, so I'll be okay for this year. Thin Mints, is that the favorite? Is that the go-to?
Thin Mints are a go-to.
Okay.
The Caramel Delights will be a go-to too, because they're yummy as well, with a little
Okay.
bit of coconut and caramel, and the trefoils, which are the shortbread cookies. But I've heard the lemonades are fabulously popular. We have several Girl Scout, so there's 8 Girl Scout councils in California, and there are 6 other Girl Scout councils that use this same baker, ABC Bakers, as their choice. So they have these same varieties, and they have been just screaming about the joy that these cookie varieties are giving to their public. And we know that some of our customers went to their councils over the years and bought cookies from their Girl Scouts because we didn't have those varieties. So now we have those varieties. They can buy it from our girls.
So they don't sell till January.
Right.
What's the process? Like, when does the baking start, rather, and how quickly does that all happen, come together?
So the baker is in operation right now. ABC Baker has put in quite an investment in making sure that we have the supply that meets the demand. So they have done an amazing job for councils across the country. And we'll be starting training with our cookie volunteers coming up in the late fall. And then the girls will set their goals in December and January, and they'll head out to meet their goals.
How long are these good for?
These are good for, well, it depends. Do you put them in the freezer?
Okay.
And I would say they're as good as long as you keep them in the freezer.
So
right?
in the worst case scenario, you'll always have your Girl Scout cookies.
Yeah, put your cookies in the freezer.
Okay,
you
smart.
know, and bring them out.
Good stuff.
You know, when you need them.
How many girls, by the way, in San Diego?
Oh, there's about 16,000.
16,000,
yeah.
wonderful.
Yeah, throughout San Diego and Imperial counties.
Awesome. All right, well, Carol, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Looking forward. You know what? Maybe I'll taste test these.
You should.
Just to make sure everything's looking good. Okay,
I think you
appreciate
should.
that. As a diabetic, it'll probably kill me, but it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Thank you so much. We appreciate you coming in, and looking forward to another year of sales, a couple months down the road.
Yeah,
All right,
thank
Carol.
you for having me.
Thank you. Thank you.